do you think's going to happen this week? I mean, with the whole Russia thing.
The Russia thing is just a big nothing burger.
Really?
Also interesting is, remember, it's illegal to possess these stolen documents. It's different for the media. So everything you learn about this, you're learning from us.
He could have undermined the messaging so much that he can actually control exactly what people think, and that is our job.
At this moment in history, as we're looking at efforts across the country to prevent people from being able to exercise their fundamental rights,
Jobs of the past are just not going to come back. And when somebody says that he's going to bring all these jobs back, well, how exactly are you going to do that? What are you going to do? I'm going to negotiate a better deal. Well, how? What magic wand do you have?
Allegedly Biden figured out
how exactly?
They're all back.
They're all back now. All the jobs be back now.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sanctimonious American Men. Thanks for tuning in. Today is Sunday, June 11th. I am Saintly Barnes. With me, as always, is Saintly Brandon. We appreciate you tuning in, spending some time with us, feeling that like button like a Jeffrey Epstein client.
Just slap it around.
Yeah,
slap that like button
you
around.
put your cock right up there.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. Yeah. And thanks for watching. Every time you watch, we appreciate it. Love it. It's good feelings, good vibes.
Thanks to all of you that gave from our last show. We appreciate it.
Gave your hours of
I gave your
life.
hours and time and money.
Yeah, right.
Appreciate it.
You're right.
We're very blessed with viewers, you know. And some of our viewers have been very blessed financially. And usually when God blesses somebody financially, he usually blesses them with a generous heart as well. So if you want to step up and sponsor a show,
just send all the money down in a dump truck.
I'm not talking about advertising. I'm talking about sponsoring a show. Step up.
Oh, man. So how was your week? We haven't done that in a while. How was your week?
It was a long one.
Yeah, I've been having some long weeks, too.
It was a long, complicated. I didn't do nothing wrong. Everything went wrong.
And it wasn't your fault.
It wasn't my fucking fault. It wasn't my problem.
Yeah.
It became my problem. Anyway, that was my week, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you came over and jammed the other night. That was fun.
That was fun, yeah.
Yeah. You got some jamming in.
A jamming. Would you like to be a jamming too? Let's see. We got all kinds of news this week, yeah?
We got a lot of news. We got indictments.
Comey interviews.
Comey, that fucking... I think Laura Loomer, that she made an ass of him. That was funny. He was doing all his book reviews.
I like how he was like, the president, he's in control of the DOJ, and if they're going to go after somebody, that means the president, he knows he's got to sign off on that. And that's why we can't have Trump,
in office.
In office, because he'll weaponize the DOJ.
Exactly what
next day he gets indicted. Hello.
It's pretty funny. The whatever you want to call it, it was just we're yelling at you for the exact same things we're doing. Projection. What other news? Let's just keep on rolling through. There was the guy that had the Nazi flag and bumped into the fences of the White House and said he was going to take out Biden and take control of the states.
Yeah, what happened to him?
All charges dropped except for trespassing.
They're just letting these white supremacists off.
Yeah, Arab white supremacist.
Yeah, well, I'll take it.
Or Middle Eastern, whatever countries.
Close enough.
We're
letting everybody.
He's just, all charges drop. Except for, he gets a trespassing charge. We got to give him something.
Just so you know, the doors are wide open in white supremacy. Anybody can come in now. You don't have to be white. You could be whatever. We're looking past that now.
I mean, how convenient was it, after he just had made those speeches about white supremacy is the most imminent threat to our republic or whatever, and then, they get the nice Nazi flag right in front of the White House with a truck trying to smash through the gates.
That's like the Nazis out in front of fucking Disney World. Like, come on. Who's really doing this? What Nazis are doing this?
Who's paying for this?
Right, exactly. Yeah, usually Nazis are doing,
But just think if, like, you had grabbed a truck and it went and smashed into the gates of the White House, you think you'd get all your charges dropped?
No.
I don't think so
I
either.
don't think so either.
It's smells, what is that?
Fishy?
Yeah, something like fish.
Stank pussy.
You ever see Ford Fairlane?
Yeah.
Why couldn't I be the fish detective? You know, they catch fish, they smell fish. I knew a girl once. She smelled like fish.
Oh.
Oh. Crazy times. What else? What other crazy stuff we got going on?
Jamie Foxx down and out.
Jamie Foxx, supposedly he was on TikTok or something saying thanks for the support, but we got the Canadian, some Canadian politician apologizing to unvaxxed people for their persecution and their fucking whatever, like being discriminated against. She's like, I was wrong. I didn't, it was the worst thing I've seen in my life. And they're still trying to do it over in Europe. They're trying to get the digital ID going with the WHO. They're trying to push it down.
I'm a little mad at Canada about this fire thing. Flew me here.
The Canada fire, yeah. Did you see like the video where they all just started
all at once,
the same fucking time,
all inside the same,
like couple hours apart?
That was coincidence.
Yeah, that was a lot of lightning strikes, man. It must have went like.
There was no lightning. I was watching this one guy who does this. This is what he does. He detects fires.
Yeah.
And he gets satellite feed, and he was like, we haven't seen anything like this since Mexico in the 80s. And he's like, but the difference is, he's like zooming in. He's like, you see all these circles? Those are all volcanoes. That was a volcanic eruption that caused those fires in the 80s. This, we have no idea. There was no lightning. Could have been heat lightning, but still.
That's an awful lot of little fires. Yeah,
showed up.
That video was gnarly when I saw it. I was just like, that doesn't look normal.
No, they all started at once.
Yeah, there's a satellite video of what happened, and all of a sudden you see like just streams of smoke starting to pour out of the forest from all these different areas, and they all start at the same time or within probably
split second.
Couple hours or
Well, it's hard as it's time elapsed.
Time with the time elapsed video, yeah.
But it's within an hour, yeah, for sure.
And it's friggin'
because it looks simultaneous.
It's coordinated.
Yeah.
We're just, we just want people to get into the idea that you're going to need the lockdown for the environment, and we need you people to put your masks back on and please go inside and shut the fuck up.
Quebec is the furthest left place in North America.
The furthest what?
Left. I think they're further left than Cuba.
It could be.
Quebec? Yeah. I mean, they're crazy.
I mean, didn't they like make it a law with the French language? Like you have to fucking have. I don't know. Crowder was talking about it recently, and he was saying they did something really crazy about like doing compelling language that now you have to speak French in certain parts of the.
Yeah, that's been a thing. I'm not sure. And I know when you go to the border, they're always like, hello, bonjour. And you got a hello, bonjour people there.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, salut. Yeah, they have francophone and anglophone wars up there. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. The Canadians are dominant. They've always been the dominant team in the league, and it just seems like they have a lot of influence up there. More so than the Maple Leafs at times, right?
The Maple Leafs?
Yeah, the Leafs. The Leafs. But, yeah, Canada's been going downhill.
What, well, at least that one politician apologized. I was impressed by that. But when they asked if they'd, like, give them their jobs back and amnesty, and that, she's like, I'll have to talk to legal counsel.
Yeah, you better, because you're getting sued, I'm sure. They got suing in NHL, I think.
Dude, we got to get rid of the WHO. They're like trying to basically take power through
over sovereignty.
Over sovereign countries.
Yeah.
Telling them, oh, you're going to have to wear a mask if we decide that there's a pandemic.
Who this is like headed by Z and fucking Bill Gates somehow.
Let's just let China tell us what to do.
Fuck
that makes sense.
And they're planning another pandemic. They've already got it all planned out.
I was telling Jack just yesterday, I said, I says to him, I says.
What'd you say, son?
I says to him, I says, if Trump even gets close to looking like he's getting a nomination,
A
pandemic.
pandemic. Oh, yeah. They're going to hit it. You heard it here, folks.
You heard it here first.
It's either going to be World War III, where they're going to shut everything down, or a pandemic.
He brought up something good that Tim Pool brought up. He's like, this could be the first time that we have someone get elected from prison and then they pardon themselves.
That's going to be cool.
I was like, if that's the way it's got to go, that's the way it's got to go.
What agency issued the electrical power outage warning?
Fuck if I know. I don't know.
Somebody this week did. Said expect power to go down via cyber attacks.
Yeah, that doesn't. I mean, Alex Jones was right. Alex was right. He's been calling this shit for the last 20 years. He's like, first they're going to do this, then they're going to do that. Yeah, he's been a little kooky on some things, but for the most part, the meat of the substance and the potato, he's got.
Yeah, he's alive. That's my other thing against him.
Yeah, that's the one thing.
It's kind of a big thing, but.
Who got whacked this week? There was an airplane that went down in D.C.
Yeah, I saw that.
Big Trump donor family. Whole family got wiped off the face of the map.
Wiped. God. Should have been go.
Shouldn't have give money to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So they got him for espionage now, right? He's a spy. Espionage Act.
Big spy.
Federal.
What'd he do?
I don't know. He's got some boxes.
He's got some boxes, right? Now I heard they were in the Corvette, so I thought they were safe. But
No, that's Biden.
yeah, I know.
I'm talking about Trump.
Right, I thought he stored them in the Corvette, so there wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, if Trump put his documents in Biden's Corvette, it'd be fine.
Be fine, yeah. It'd be
Right,
fine.
right. That's true.
Right, just as long as Hunter put him there.
5 million, the Hunter and the big guy supposedly from Chinese.
Yeah, we've known about this shit for fucking 4 years now.
But now it's been finally. I guess they had the big skiff meeting and all the representatives come out shouting to high heaven that, oh my God, we saw what the FBI has and we're scared now.
Yeah, because they're fucked. Everybody's infiltrated. We're fucked.
We're totally infiltrated.
Yeah, we're infiltrated. It's all within. It's in every fucking.
People
sphere.
just got no morals anymore.
No.
Politicians done sold them souls to the Chinese.
Right, and it's across the board, and that's why the January 6th thing is so damning, because fucking, it's a complete display of that. Like,
Yeah, people know. That's why I was also explaining to our friend. I was like, when you look at January 6th, it's just people can see through the bullshit, and that's why that happened.
There was a lot of bullshit. They put a lot of bullshit on it, but
there was also now proven that they had tons of friggin' agents there.
That Nancy had her film crew,
Mm-hmm.
It was all bullshit, but it should have never happened. And the fact that it did happen, it does kind of like you got to think to yourself, all right, well, now
it's a trap.
Well, yes, but it should. Those people never should have went inside in the first place.
True, I agree.
So it's like two wrongs don't make a right. Like it's like Pelosi's daughter said, like if it was an insurrection, it was poorly planned, right? They had no goal. They didn't have any weapons.
No coordination.
Right, no coordination.
No weapons.
No weapons. They were
key word.
They were smoking pot, right? And but at the same time, to breach the Capitol in that manner is disrespectful to some people,
to the country. Yeah. To the,
but
it's also that's what made it happen is to how they disrespect the people, and the
Mm-hmm.
people are the government. It's like they're
what happened.
They're pissing in your face and calling it rain.
Like I saw the polls close down on election night. I saw them open back up at 3 in the morning and said Biden was winning. That was sketchy as fuck. Like,
and then they say you can't say it was rigged, and now you can say it's rigged.
Just in time for the 2024 election.
It's like if you can't understand they're purposefully trying to control your thoughts.
Yeah, it's all about control.
And you don't care. You're really fucked in the head.
It's all about control. That's what the compulsive speech is about, right?
But the people don't care. That's what I'm saying. Most people just are like, well, they lied to me. Oh, so what? Or I don't even want to acknowledge they lied to me.
Right, and they got people like emotionally bent up on things, right? Like you can't turn on the TV and watch the news without getting angry, upset, or excited, something, whatever it is.
Yeah, emotional
Emotional, right?
on either side,
On either
left or
side,
right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, there's not as much right media, right?
All they got is the Fox.
Yeah, they got the Fox, and then if you get Newsmax, right?
Vegan Newsmax. Why the fuck isn't my
And
computer
Fox
working?
is sold out, right? They're half owned by fucking.
Yeah, I mean they're not. I mean,
Black
got the
Rock, right?
Brit of Tucker for whatever reason.
Tucker's last cast was good.
I can't believe how many impressions he got. They're saying they're not actual views, but the impressions are impressive.
In a night, he gets millions.
Yeah, I think his first Tucker on Twitter, he got over now 100 million impressions.
That's a lot.
You're telling me, bud.
Yeah. So he was talking about how BlackRock and Zelensky are buddies and how they own Fox and.
I mean, BlackRock pretty much and
Aliens.
Vanguard, they own everything.
Yeah, they do.
You want some money? I want to see diversity.
We got the Pope saying that gays should be legal. Oh, we talked about this last week. Right?
We did talk. We touched on it.
Yeah.
Like the Pope
telling Muslim countries you got to legalize gayness.
There's the other thing, like I guess the Call of Duty scandal this week. There's
yeah.
They banned a guy for saying protect children or like let's just leave the children alone
On some other social media, right?
Yeah, and they took off his like character skins. He was part of I guess they call him FaZe Clan, which is like a clan that is like really badass at Call of Duty.
Okay.
So they yanked his character off of their servers because he said let's just not mess with the children. That's all. It's like that's against LGBTQ, I guess. You're saying that's hate speech against the LGBTQ community, saying let's just not fuck with children.
It's like 15 letters now.
Yeah.
I heard somebody talking in Canada officially, and it was like, when the fuck did they add all that? Like every time I turn around, there's more letters.
Well, I mean, that's just going to continue. I mean, look at how the flags now. There's so many damn different flags and different. It's like it's so childish if you think about it. Like teenager, it's like I'm going to make my own flag, and it's going to be the best because it's going to include everything.
It's going to be.
It's going to be better than the last one.
Yeah.
It's going to be the best flag ever.
It's best flag ever. It's just a weird concept because it's a trait, right?
And it's the same thing
It's not an accomplishment.
It's the same thing with the pronouns. It's like, I'm going to come up with the newest pronoun that means more than yours.
Yeah, it's a competition, right? I've been fucking with people about it.
I wouldn't, yeah.
Because the people that use that and like have that, online, I'll constantly use that with them. Even though I got booted from Twitter this week.
Yeah, I can't believe you got booted from Twitter.
I can, but I didn't say that. There's people on there saying a lot worse shit. I just fuck with the right people who obviously have people monitoring their social media.
Right. I'm sure like Swalwell or someone like that got you booted.
Yeah, I don't think he did it himself when he blocked me.
Yeah, but it was one of his little friggin'
Yeah. I must have said something that was too close to the mark. All right, I think it was the thing about his dick and a Chinese spy.
Fart well.
But yeah, I've been blocked by the best, and now I'm banned. It was a good.
Well, you better talk to Elon and get this shit straightened out.
Oh, sure. I'm sure he's gonna run right out on my behalf.
Yo, talk to your boy Musk.
Yo, Musk. What's up with this shit, dude?
I'm being persecuted.
Persecuted down here. Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna have to figure it. I mean, you're gonna, of course, get it straightened out.
Sure. I'm just not gonna go on Twitter again. That's how I'm gonna solve it.
Oh my gosh, you're just a Twitter troll, anyways. Ultimate.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
You're good at it.
I was getting good. Yeah. I started to get good at it. Yeah. I started to get recognition. I was going places.
I was going places with my Twitter.
My Twitter trolling was going places. Then I got cut out right from underneath you.
They pulled the Twitter rug.
Yeah, pulled the Twitter rug right out. So we got aliens this week, huh? Yeah.
More aliens.
More aliens. Yeah, they're
They
all
landed in Vegas, or they crashed in
crashed
Vegas.
in Vegas, 9 feet tall. We
It was
got
on a cop camera.
we got dead bodies.
Were there? Oh well, that's saying.
A different thing.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
But yeah,
The,
they were
the
all,
guy was saying, "We got dead bodies. We got aircraft. We got it all.
We got it all.
Come on down and get yourself a spaceship. They're going fast. You want a dead body? We got an alien dead body. You want a foot? You want a leg? What do you want? We're making alien chowder.
Alien chowder. Yeah. So.
Oh, it's all
That's
just.
the thing. If they had dead body, who ate it?
Isn't it all just sleight of hand, though?
You think
It's all sleight of hand.
think somebody ate it?
Has somebody eaten alien? That's a good question.
Would you try?
Oof, I don't think so. No. Nah. I don't think so.
You get to be the first.
Ooh, maybe you're not.
Maybe you're not. That's true.
Yeah.
You could have been. Somebody else could eat.
I mean,
it.
I don't know.
Caveman.
Eating alien's ass. You eat alien ass.
Yeah. Old caveman.
Maybe a couple cavemen have. You know,
Mhm.
2001: Space Odyssey. Kind of. They found.
Maybe that's what happened to the missing link.
That's how they boosted up their brain power.
Yeah, and they were eating aliens, and aliens are like, fuck that, genocide these fuckers. Anyway, yeah, so there's a lot of alien shit this week.
I'm trying to get my damn computer to work. It's not working.
Oh, your
so
damn computer's dumb.
no history. I'm kind of blowing it here.
We got the Ukraine offensive, a blown dam, right?
The dam.
Now they're saying they're saying the Russians blew it up, and now some soldiers' text message shows that he knew about it.
Jack was telling me they found some boot at the bottom of the fucking pipeline.
Yeah, some American boot. So
Yeah.
who found it?
I don't fucking know. It just sounds stupid to me. We found a boot in the bottom of the ocean.
It's good enough for the Holocaust. Footwear evidence. Yeah. I mean, why would they blow up their own dam? This shit don't make sense to me.
Because Putin's bad.
He's just evil. He's that
He's
evil.
a bad man.
Just so evil. Just
going on
blow up
here?
his own dam. I'm not sure if I buy this again. Doesn't make sense. It seems like Russia has all the cards. They're worried about some Ukrainian offensive allegedly. I don't know if that's true or not.
Russia?
Allegedly. I saw some dude, he was walking around Russia. He was an American. And then he was in Russia. He was like, 10 miles from the front. And he was in a city that got bombed. I was like, damn. So it's over the other side of the line. And all these people are talking about, terrorism, all this shit like that. If we label Russia a terrorist state or anything like that, that ends the UN. Like, they're a permanent member. Permanent. You know what that one means?
What does permanent
Means
mean?
forever.
So you can't have terrorists inside the UN, you're saying?
Well, you can't have the UN without Russia.
Okay.
I mean, other people argue no, but they're a permanent member. That's what started it. Like they.
Right. Well, it also comes back to, like, Bobby was talking about this. He's like, we promised Russia in the 90s when they brought down the wall that we wouldn't bring NATO.
Are you talking about Bobby Kennedy there? Yeah.
Bobby Kennedy.
Yeah, Bobby Kennedy. Yeah.
Hey, we promised Russia we wouldn't bring them
The Russians,
close to the thing there.
The Minsk agreement.
NATO.
The Minsk agreement is.
And bring in, like,
That's a tough voice to do.
it's kind of like a. Quaid. Start the reactor.
We went down to the border, and in just 60 minutes, we saw 175 groups pass from 170 different countries. We had people. And that was just in an hour.
Crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of countries. Oh, wait a second. Who's that on the table?
What? Oh, that's the
Who's this over here?
that's the Rey de las Cervezas.
The king of beers?
What the for?
That's the king of beers right there, bro.
Gusto grande, modelo. Rey de las Cervezas.
The hell is this?
Yeah, so they became the highest selling beer this week.
Yeah, I mean, Bud Light's they ain't the king, or Anheuser-Busch ain't the king of beers no more.
Are they still owned by Anheuser-Busch?
I think Modelo might be owned by them. I'm not sure.
Let's see.
So maybe, yeah, they are still the king of beers, but that's the taking the reins for best selling beer, I guess. Need some glasses on? You need to wear some glasses, bro.
I just don't think it says.
Well, if my computer worked, I'd look it up, but it's having issues. I'm gonna have to restart.
Ah, shit. Yeah, what else we got? We got
Fucking hackers.
Space Mexicans, right? We covered that.
Space Mexicans?
Aliens.
Aliens.
I mean, they're illegal. They ain't got no fucking documentation.
Oh, wow.
And I don't trust these fucking aliens. Fuck that.
You don't trust any type of alien, do you?
I mean, in what sense? You know, like, do I mind like if there's illegals next door? Not really.
No.
Do I want them in the country illegally?
No.
No.
There's a friggin' thing to immigrate. There's been a process for
There's
a
a
long time.
Long time, right.
Long time. I mean, that's how everybody got here. They went through the process for the most part, except the illegals.
Right, yeah.
It's called cheating.
I saw this woke.
I mean, it's the same thing if you went somewhere else and it was just like, you know what, I'm fucking staying here. Fuck your country and their rules. What'd you say?
I saw this one rebuttal to this one woke guy, Jeffrey Levine, right? He's a Twitter dude. And he was talking about open borders. And his thing before that was about stolen land.
Okay, yeah. Native American stuff.
So this one guy was like, why don't we just have the Native Americans be in charge of immigration?
Genius.
Yeah, because that would be the end of it.
Genius.
Done.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, argue?
The problem is like Native Americans have gone woke.
Yeah, they're not that woke.
Well, there's a good percentage of them are, and it's normally the leaders, just like the fucking people in any other community. The leaders are all woke, for the most part. Conservatives, I mean, there is like a backlash on being woke, and I guess a lot of the younger generation are going like conservative. I don't know how accurate that is, but supposedly that's what some surveys are saying.
Huh. What? Oh,
But
so what's the tribe that starts with Ch, but it's not Cherokee? They were the Taylor-Triers. Chatta something.
Cherokee.
Maybe CHA, I think.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
My brain's fried.
Hey, I remember it.
Dude, what the fuck's wrong with my computer, bro?
I'm wondering if they went woke too, because they were the first tribe that was
Choctaw?
Like, Choctaw.
Okay.
They were like, all right, well, if we're a nation, we're going to go make deals with Europeans then. What are you going to say about it? And then they sent the Irish aid during the potato famine, right? They like got all their money together and sent them aid, and then the Irish sent them millions of dollars, and they started relations with all the European nations. Choctaw, yeah, that's it.
Micmac?
No.
Chipmunk pie?
What else I learned this week? I learned this was a big one. This one blew my mind, and it was so fucking obvious that like I can't believe I didn't make this correlation.
Okay.
And I was getting into philosophers this week, right? And I think it was Hegel.
Philosophy.
Yeah, political philosophy. And
you made a connection.
I didn't make a connection. I just heard somebody else made this connection, and they were talking about this linguist who studied ancient texts and things like that, and he made a correlation between blood and spirit, or blood and soul. So like a lot of times the word blood is used as a uh
Is symbology,
symbolic, or uh
analogy,
an analogy for soul or spirit.
or not analogy? Code word. Let's just go easy. Code word, layman's terms.
There's correlated to the spirit or
So blood,
yeah.
just when it was used,
And this has been going back all the way back.
it could mean spirit or soul.
Yeah. So like signed in blood.
You're signed with your soul.
That's basically what it means anyway, right? Like paid for in blood, paid for in souls, right? Like the blood of Christ, the spirit of Christ. It goes on and on, Vampires are sucking the soul right out of you, like
Sucking the blood out, so they're sucking their soul out.
yeah. Analgamous? Is that the word we're looking for? Analgamous? But then when I realized that, I was like, whoa. That put a whole new it didn't, I want to say it put a whole new spin, but it was only a whole new spin for me. Like it's always been there. Like
It just changed your perspective. It opened up your perspective onto something, like you said, that's always been.
yes.
What the fuck's going on?
Blew my mind. Mind blown. It was mind boggling.
Blew my damn mind.
Boggled my mind.
Boggles. Like magic.
Like magic boggling.
So LeBron James ain't the best. He ain't better than Michael Jordan. Did we talk about this?
I don't have any of his sneakers.
There you go. There you go. And we found the fucking.
Ain't nobody getting robbed for fucking LeBron James sneakers.
I think we found the fucking measuring stick.
That's the measuring stick.
Yeah. No, he blew it in the finals. They didn't make it. I guess Boston didn't make it either, and I don't know who's playing. I
pay very little attention to the NBA.
Yeah, me too. The only reason I was paying attention was because I got caught up in watching Charles Barkley and Shaq fucking crack each other up. Hilarious stuff. Hilarious.
Did you know that that's fucking dumb. But the Love Shack?
The Love Shack. That
Yeah,
one?
that one.
Yeah. The BG or B-52s.
That was in Ulster County on the river.
That's not what they're talking about, is it?
It's not what they were talking about, but the place that they did the video, that they set the setup and everything.
Yeah, well, I guess they had a studio up in Phoenicia or somewhere past there, so they were recording up there.
They said, I found out it was like a quarter mile off the river, around like, what is that? Sopus or whatever.
Oh, okay. And pretty weird too. That like right up the river ways was what in high school a lot of kids called the Love Shack.
Yeah, that was weird. That was the weird part about it. I was like, shit.
It's the universe, Barney.
Yeah, it was weird. Weird connection.
Speaking of the universe,
we're off by 20 miles.
I mean, we started this show like last year in February. And I would like to say sanctimonious was a pretty unused word in the lexicon. And now it's getting popular.
Yeah, it is getting popular. I notice it a lot.
I've been seeing a lot of people saying sanctimonious a lot.
When you do something like this, that happens. Same thing happened to me with aesthetic. Like I started to see aesthetic everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have noticed it more.
I mean, goddamn Donald Trump saying it.
I know it's
that's different than
Yeah, there's sanctimonious or desanctimonious, right?
Ron DeSanctimonious. It's hilarious.
Oh God.
We also got Let's Go Brandon in that time.
Let's go Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go Brandon.
Yeah.
You know what they're talking about. Let's go Brandon.
So it's kind of funny. I find
that was the #1 song in this country for a week.
Yeah, Matt Walsh supposedly has the #1 movie in the world right now because What Is a Woman on Twitter has like more views than fucking any
Anything else?
Anything that's in the theaters.
What
right
is a
now.
Man was really good.
What is a Man? I can't believe you got your roommate with that.
I thought it's really good.
Barney, please tell them what you did to your roommate.
All right, so there's, Babylon B put out this documentary called What is a Man, right? And it's a joke. And it starts off, they're going in, they're asking this question.
We played it last week.
We played it last week, and you got to, stick to the end with the documentary, and they won't end until they get to the bottom of it. Follow them on this journey. They interview one guy, and they're like, "What's a man?" Well, he's got the XY chromosomes. He's got testicles. Oh, and a penis. And they're like, "All right, that's a wrap." And then it's an hour and a half of credits. And she sat down, waiting for the credits to stop. And she was like, "I've never seen so many credits at the beginning of a movie before. It's been 15 minutes of credits."
He more or less tortured someone
Yeah.
with a spoof friggin' documentary. Like, here, we should watch this, and the setup is beautiful. It's like, it's hard-hitting documentary.
Yeah.
We're going to take you all through the
journey.
twisted journeys
Yeah.
of this and that, and then it starts with just an interview of a man, and they're like, "What is a man?" And he just says what Barney just said. It's a adult human male with the XY chromosome and got a penis.
Yeah.
Then it ends, goes to credits.
It
It's just rolling credits. And he had his poor roommate sitting there for like 10, 15 minutes watching credits until she was just like, what is this? There's never been this many credits.
Credits before a movie before.
Perfect execution, Barnes.
Thank you. That was funny.
It's just fucking. I wonder who else you could get that with.
Probably a few people. You got to be in the room with them, though.
Right, and sit there with them like
Yeah.
this is what's happening. This is it's gonna start any minute. Yeah,
Just
hold on. So, anyways, he's got the #1 movie in the world. What is a woman?
Wow, it was all right.
It's just funny. I mean, there's no denying the.
Are you a cat?
Only a woman can know what a woman is. Can you tell me what a cat is? You know what a cat is? Define it for me.
Are you a cat?
But yeah, the back. We can't call anything other than just. I mean, Joe Rogan said it the other day. It was like people just had enough. Look at this. You got Bud Light losing like 20-some billion, Target losing fucking billions. He's like, I think people just finally said that's enough. Stop shoving this shit down our throat.
We'll see, because they keep doing it.
They're doubling down.
More companies keep doubling down.
They're like, eat the rainbow, you plebs.
Yeah.
You plebs will eat the rainbow.
You'll eat the rainbow.
You all fit in to destroy the earth.
Woke Lamaze class.
What's woke Lamaze class?
I don't know, but I just want to see it. It's for gays. Lamaze class for gays. It's where they stretches for babies.
Mm.
But this is for gays. Gay Lamaze class.
Ooh. Make 'em brown.
Conception tips for gays. That's my next book. Are you gay and trying to conceive a baby?
I mean, you know more just as much as they do.
Here's my tips.
Or at least for the trans men you do. Or no, trans women. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even know what the fuck.
It gets too confusing anymore.
I guess they had a trans man on a magazine cover saying, "See, this proves men can get pregnant." And this was, I think I was watching Matt Walsh on Pierce Morgan. He goes, "No, that's all that proves is that a biological woman can still get pregnant."
Right, can look like a man. Right. That's all that proves. It's a crazy world. They're going to keep shoving it down. And we're right in the middle of the month here, right?
is this? Force shutdown. Yeah, in the middle of the damn
Pride Month, one of the 7 deadly sins.
Groomer Awareness Month.
Groomer Awareness Month.
I saw that one. I was like, ooh, rough. Groomer Awareness Month.
I mean, it's, it's like Sodom and Gomorrah.
We're there.
We're there.
The walls of Jericho.
Right. What Jericho?
Bring them down.
But yeah. Sodom and Gomorrah was just like, that's where, sodomy comes from, right? The word.
Yeah.
You ever
The
see,
trumpets.
Yeah, well, that's a different thing. But
That's a different thing, too.
Yeah.
Wasn't there sounds before the city was destroyed?
It might have been sounds, yeah. But there was, you couldn't look back, big flash.
Okay.
I think it was a nuke.
Probably a nuke from Mars.
I love it. You ever see Year One?
No. Maybe I did. I don't know.
Jack Black, right? And Michael
No, I didn't.
Sierra.
No. I can't watch Michael Sierra movies.
That movie is so fucking funny. So they go they start off as cavemen and they kind of go through time quickly, and they end up meeting Abraham. They stop him from killing Isaac, and he was played by what the fuck is that kid's name? He was the one that had the fake ID to buy beer in the movie. What the hell was that? Something Lover. McLover.
Mick whatever his name is.
That's it. Yeah.
McLovin.
He was being sacrificed, and then he starts the religion, the Jewish religion. Abraham does, and starts talking about circumcision, and he's like, the Lord thy God has told me that we should take apart our penises and cut off the tip. And Jack Black's like, you got extra?
Jesus.
And he's like, they're like, maybe we should sleep on this. He's like, no, the Lord has told me, it's going to be a very sleek look. It's going to catch on.
A sleek look.
And he's like, no, I'm just going to get my shears. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back to cut off your penises. And then they're talking about Sodom and Gomorrah. And they're saying how to avoid it, right? Because it's sinful. And Jack Black's like, well, maybe we could go for a little while. It's pretty funny.
Just go party a little bit.
Just a little while.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's a lie, though. I do. There's one movie of Michael Cera's I will watch. That's Scott Pilgrim.
That's a good movie.
It's a fucking great movie, yeah. Very good editing, all the way around, hilarious.
Canadian all the way through, right?
It's fucking Canadian.
Canadian, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. So Nova Scotia had fires too, I heard. Is that true? You hear that?
Isn't California right now? Didn't a bunch start up in California just the other
did
day? Yeah. It's a coordinated attack.
California. You ain't shit. Wait till you see our fires.
Dude, that's what the first thing I thought when I was looking that day, the smoke's coming in. I'm like, why the fuck do we have wildfires here? This is bullshit.
Bullshit. Yeah, we could walk.
You look outside, there's nothing but fucking green, moist, lush fucking. It ain't dry fucking.
Dry. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
No lightning started that shit.
Bullshit.
It was called a fucking terror attack, yo.
Terror attack. And we're gonna have the best fires, right?
We're gonna have the best terror
attacks.
Best
terror attacks you've ever seen here, right? Best wildfires.
Right? Nothing but the best. I've heard people say there's others that are better, but
no. Wait till you see. And everybody says these are gonna be the best fires, right? The Adirondacks gonna be in flames.
Oh my God, the best flames, only the hottest. And
flames.
the colors, we got the best colors.
Best colors. That's right.
The smoke. Yeah, I've never seen smoke like this before. I've never smelt anything like this before. This is the best smoke.
Wait till you see what happens to Plattsburgh. It's going to be beautiful.
We're going to lock down everything. It's going to be locked down. You thought the lockdowns before were great. With these, you'll never. These are the best. The best lockdowns.
You have to buy a mask just to breathe.
We're going to make masks for your eyes.
Eye masks.
You thought masks for your nose and your mouth were the best? Well, now we got something new. We got the best. Eye masks.
Eye masks. Yeah.
Apple's going to make them.
It seems like, there's a terrorist attack going on, yeah. I mean, it seems like that all year with all the shit that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
The shutdown of the airports for how many hours that was. Not only in our country, but in Canada and Japan and the Philippines. They all got hacked. Balloons.
Yeah.
The deadly balloons. Now there's aliens.
Oh yeah, and also Cuba and China.
What'd Cuba do?
Supposedly they're letting China build some type of telecommunications base to watch our. I'm pretty sure it was Cuba. Maybe it was someone else.
Cuba.
I don't know. But supposedly China's down there spying on us, telecommunications.
In Cuba.
And somebody just, I just saw the story today, and Jack was telling me about it, but I didn't. There's so much news, so much bullshit. It's like, why even talk about it?
I see a trade.
We
Taiwan for Cuba.
We just, that would be cool, right?
You give us Cuba.
We'll take Cuba. You can have Taiwan.
You can have Taiwan. Huh?
Well, everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy. Right?
Yeah, we got a nice vacation spot. You guys get your transistors.
Yeah, there you go. Come back to us, Cuba. It's been too long.
We get some old cars. We get some antiques to put in some museums.
Yeah, sure.
A couple cigars.
A couple cigars. They could be a territory again.
Some good food. Some good dance.
Yeah.
You guys get your silicone chips.
Yeah, deal. Done deal. Cuba's huge. It's long. I don't know if I'm allowed there. Yeah.
We're not going to be allowed there. I told you, the WHO is trying to get digital passports, so you're not going to be able to travel on a plane unless you're vaccinated and boosted to what they want. With the level of boosts and vaccinations, you're not going to be able to travel if the WHO has their fucking way in any country. You're not going to be able to fucking. It's a passport.
I'm going to wander like Cain on foot.
I mean, really, it sucks. It's like, oh, great, I ain't going to be able to travel ever again.
Walking
across Europe or.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've went a few times, but it's like, fuck you.
Fuck you.
WHO. Who's the guy in charge? That black dude with mustache.
Yeah, he didn't even know what time it is. I know he's like a Neil Tyson deGrasse.
He looks just like Neil Tyson deGrasse.
Wannabe, right?
With glasses.
Yeah, like a sicklier version, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because he's the Who.
Speaking of sickly looking bastards, that the DOJ there, Department of Justice, what's his name? Merrick Garland.
Yeah, what about him?
But you see his eyes. Doesn't something look wrong with him?
I just want to
he's in constant fear. It looks like somebody's got dirt on him, and he's just going along doing what everybody wants because he doesn't want to be exposed.
You don't want to knock him out when you see him?
I mean, no, I don't want to really knock anybody out. I mean,
I
feel like
when I see him.
it's because
somebody knocks it.
It looks like a weird, like I said, he looks like he's done something wrong. Somebody's got fucking dirt on him, and he's just trying to stay alive.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that.
It's like Schiff just looks like they MK Ultra'd his ass.
That dude,
they just zapped his brain into being like, dude, just go do it. We're gonna give you money, and
he's one of the worst. There's like 12 of them on that side that are just like fucking delusional.
Their eyes just it's all right there in the fucking eyeballs.
Corey Bush, is that her name? She's an evil bitch.
Was she where's she from?
I don't remember. There's her. I mean, obviously there's Swalwell, and then there's
Swalwell's eyes aren't like that though.
No, but he's a scumbag.
He's a complete scumbag. But you can tell like he's kind of like I don't know what they got on him.
Warren is so fake, it's unbelievable.
She's shot.
She's shot. AOC is just fucking nuts.
Schumer is horrible.
He's a piece of shit. He's
threatening Trump with the deep state way before it was even cool.
Right, before it was cool. He's a scumbag.
They got 6 ways from Sunday to get back at you.
I mean, they got 36 fucking pieces of dirt on him. They control his ass. Yeah, fuck him.
That should be a clip in the next intro. Schumer saying that about the CIA and the intelligence communities. They got so many ways to get back at you. How dare you question them?
Booker's still feeling if he's going to run. He hasn't said anything really all that much lately. He's been quiet, and he's been making a lot of nonpartisan videos, right? Where they're just like displays. Like
that guy's a fucking mutt.
He is a mutt. He displays like his physical fitness.
Oh yeah, trying to show how
how fit he is all the time.
How much energy he has.
Yeah. I'm not like these other guys. I can jog.
Yeah, I don't fall off when I get off a bike.
Yeah, he's been riding bikes in his videos. Yeah.
I mean, it would be nice to get a younger person in there for running for office, and that you can kind of believe in. That would be fucking awesome. But Cory Booker, not you.
Not you. No. It's more masculine than Biden, but still. Or
I don't know.
Obama.
Who would you vote for? Like, if you had your pick right now. I mean, I guess I would be looking towards RFK and maybe Tim Scott, maybe I don't know, DeSantis, maybe, I don't know, Trump. Yes, if he's what is there, and just the fact that whatever he's done, it's like, how can one man be hated so bad by the quote unquote deep state that's not there, that doesn't exist?
It's there, obviously.
It's obviously there
obviously there.
because just the charges that were brought up against him last week kind of prove it. It's like, that's how many other presidents you think have done that same shit he's done?
Probably all of them.
All of them, yeah. But this guy,
This one.
let's go. Let's start charging presidents with crimes.
I mean, if I had my way, I would walk into a factory, take a guy off the line, make him president.
Right? For sure.
You random guy on the line.
You're now the president of the United States. We'd be better off.
Yeah, we'd be better off.
Way better off.
Protect him at all costs. Don't let anybody near him.
Mm-hmm. DC's just it is a swamp. When Donald Trump, former President Donald Trump, said it's a swamp, it's like, yeah, it sounds stupid, but it's true.
It was a swamp.
It still is.
Once a swamp.
Oh, you mean it was an actual swamp?
It was an actual swamp at one time.
They picked a good spot
and built a city.
So, I mean, it's it's just full of just, I guess you would say people that want nothing but power and
swamp creatures.
Yeah,
it's all about power.
They just want to control the plebs.
It's all about
me
power
and you,
anymore.
The plebs.
It's very little.
They hate plebs.
Yeah, they hate plebs pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
They all do.
It's like, well, we like the plebs when they fund our wars and buy our, fucking $1 million houses and yachts.
Sure,
but we don't really fucking want them to enjoy their life, do we?
No. We still got a king in England. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
When are the English going to rebel against the king? When is this going to happen?
They just kind of slid right into like some weird. What is it that they have over there? Fucking.
They have a monarchy.
But with democracy at the same time, supposedly.
They have a House of Commons and a House of Lords.
So they have a form of democracy, but it's all being overseen by a theocracy.
Not a theocracy.
Oh, I mean a monarchy.
Yeah, but yeah.
That's fucking weird, bro.
Weird, bro. I mean, it's a parliamentary system.
It's just it's a parliamentary system.
Where it means parties get in power, not people.
But they have the throne there just as a token of what the fuck? Not ritual, but what is it there? Tradition.
A symbol? I mean,
a symbol of traditions.
Allegedly, they still have power. They get money. I mean, they're rich as fuck. And I don't think you can become a lord unless you are a lord. Like, I don't think you can get into the House of Lords unless you are.
Right.
I might be wrong about that.
I don't know.
I don't follow cricket.
Telephone company?
No, like the game like baseball. It's kind of like baseball, I gather. You ever played cricket?
I can't say that I have.
Me neither. It's because it's a stupid fucking game.
I don't know about that. It looks like it could be fun.
Could be.
Or what's the one with the horse and the thing? You pick up the ball and you throw the ball around while you're on the back of a horse. Lacrosse? No, polo.
Polo, yeah.
That's a rich man's sport, huh?
That's a rich man's sport, yeah. Gotta have a horse. Too.
You gotta have a horse and a stick.
Field big enough for horses to run around on.
What's the richest man's sport? I mean, technically, you think that's a
Rocket racing.
They don't race rockets, do they?
Yeah, but they did. The
Like if
to
Elon,
Mars 600.
Elon and fucking Branson squared up with their fucking rockets, and we're gonna see who gets to the fucking outer orbit first, or whatever the fuck marker.
Yeah. Yacht racing is a thing, right?
Yeah, that's a pretty fucking.
There's a big one, right? Big yacht race.
I imagine that's one of the more money sports.
What's that called? The big yacht race? It's around the world, I think.
I have, that's so far
Out here.
out of my zone.
It's got a name.
I'd be good at it though. I know that.
Yeah, you'd be the best.
I'd be the best.
Yeah, right.
Only the best yachts.
Only the best. I'm sure yacht racing is expensive. What else?
I guess.
Oh, obviously Indy cars are expensive, right?
Yeah, that's probably a big dollar sport.
Not so much. I mean, NASCAR's expensive, but not as expensive as Indy.
I wonder why they don't have like submarine races.
Maybe they do.
That'd be sick.
I gotta ask, what's her name? Ghislaine. What? She was fucking. She knew how to.
She was a sub pilot.
Yeah. She was trying to fucking map the ocean floor.
I wonder if she knew James Cameron well. He's a big sub.
The movie guy?
Fanatic. Yeah. I mean, he
The
made
director?
Abyss.
Oh, he did make Abyss, yeah. Probably. He's probably been to the island. They all have.
They all have.
There was new revelations this week. I fucking listened.
Oh yeah, I didn't even get into it, but I saw there was something new,
There
and
was
I didn't even
new
get into it.
revelations this week. Yeah, a lot of shit happened this week, huh?
I mean, I can't find my history, so I can't go over what my memory's shot. So it's
It's a
just
shot memory. I'm gonna go through my history here.
I just got the fucking
See what we got to talk about.
couple brain cells left.
We had that unexpected guest that snores like a fucking bull.
I woke Barnes up to do the show because he was like in living hell. He didn't get no sleep, and I was
No.
like, I gotta go out to do a job, so I'll be gone all week. So we can't do the show tomorrow. And I was like, come on, man, let's do it. And his saintly
Yeah.
ass got over here to do it
Funny new details.
with a cool fucking hat.
Oh man. I watched this interview with this guy named McDonald, right? And it's like in the 80s, and he just fucking nails it.
As good as the Yuri interview.
Just as good.
Wow.
What else we got here? The Call of Duty thing. I don't know who the worst person on the planet is.
I saw there was an interview. Maybe this was one of Alex Jones's fucking things,
Texas UFO.
but it might not have been. But there was a video of a woman that supposedly worked for what was the scientist that came out of Germany and started working with America after World War II and rockets? Von Braun. Yeah. His assistant or something like that. She was saying how he, back in the past, was telling her how they're going to do first rockets or something, the moon landing, then they're going to do a pandemic, and then they're going to do aliens. And it's like this was all planned out,
Right.
supposedly. That was what she was saying. I didn't. I just watched the video. I didn't go into it, but
Right.
something that might be worth checking into. Von Braun's secretary.
I've seen that interview. Blonde girl.
I can't remember, but she was just talking about how he told me all this stuff, and
His deathbed confession.
Yeah.
We got Mel Gibson. Yeah, he's got an expose coming out, a 4-part series
wow,
about Hollywood and child trafficking.
no,
Yeah, Mel, the man, the myth. The
maybe
legend.
that's why they hate his guts so
Oh,
much.
you-
Because he
they-
didn't want to fucking look at that moth. Everybody see that moth?
Moth
We got a
was
little
just
moth
coming.
friend.
Free moth.
He just got blasted
Free
by
moth.
the fan.
Give $1 for the moth.
Free the moth.
Free the moth. Yeah, you're gonna start seeing all kinds of hit pieces on him.
And he's making the sequel to Passion, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they do. They make the good, nice hit. We make a nice hit piece on Mr. Gibson.
Let's see what else we got.
We got a, huh?
The Biden thing. I watched a lot of alien shit. Huh?
What did it? I watched Being There last few days. A little here, a little there. That was I forget what year the movie was made, but it was Peter Sellers. And he's like
RoboCop?
No. Pink Panther Peter Sellers.
Oh.
You're thinking of Peter Weller.
Peter Weller, that's right.
You remember Jacques Clouseau? Inspector Clouseau?
Yeah.
Not Jacques Clouseau, Inspector Clouseau.
Yeah.
Peter Sellers. Made a movie called Being There, and it was about him being like pretty much a really uneducated person that was grown up in one house, never got out of the house, only watched TV. And then somehow the person that owned the house died, and he had to go out into the real world. And the way he communicated with people, it was like he was raised super proper. So he didn't really get into anything other than talking about being a gardener, which what he grew up to be in that house. He was gardening. Everything was in a garden analogy. And he became like, rose right up through D.C., through power, and became like, talked to become the next president of the United States.
Wow.
And it was just...
what was that called?
Being There.
Being There.
And it was just, basically a story about how vagary or just the way you communicate means everything, because the person that is you're communicating with is projecting their reality onto you. So it's like if they're getting what they want back from their projection, they have no problems with you whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And he would just simply say, yes, that's right, I understand, stuff like that. And people would just be like, you're so thoughtful. And it was also his presence, the way he commanded himself. It just was like, he was so oblivious to what was going on, it seemed like confidence.
Gotcha.
Very cool movie.
Man, I watched a lot of garbage this week.
Powerpuff Girls?
No, like Darren Brown. You ever watch Darren Brown?
The Magician?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched some of his stuff. It's all right. He's really good, actually. He's a good
mentalist.
Yeah, he's really good at it.
I watched the thing about, I was telling you this earlier, Casablanca Records.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest independent record ever was. It was interesting.
What else? I watched, the fuck. I had a couple things on the list I was watching.
There was a,
Fracture. That's what I watched. Fracture with Anthony Hopkins and, what was his name there? The young Ryan Gosling. You ever see that? It was like a 2007 movie.
I don't think so.
Anthony Hopkins was a murderer. Pretty good.
No, I don't think so. I watched the thing about that cat artist from the 1800s.
Negative.
Some guy in England who anamorphized cats and put cats in all these different scenes, and that's all he
like
did.
The dog poker table.
Yeah, like that. More psychedelic, but more psychedelic and more. What is the word I'm looking for? Kitsch, if you can believe it or not.
Kitsch.
Kitsch.
More than the dog poker table.
Yes.
That's hard to believe.
That's more kitsch than that. But that's what he got famous for, and he was an eccentric guy. I don't know. Played by that English actor with the English name? The most English name in acting.
Conan Doyle. No.
No.
I don't know. We talked about this last week.
Did we?
He says a Cumberbatch.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, that was last week. I watched that.
Yeah.
All right, so I watched one movie this week about the Casablanca. That was it. All right, never mind.
Yeah, I was on, the regular Silence of the Lambs fucking kick, and I'm trying to find mysteries that are as good, if not better, and I don't know if I'm gonna find one. That's why I watched Fracture. I watched some old black and whites. They're okay. But
Id- Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
Yeah, that's it. He doesn't want to be known as a black actor.
What about Black Bond?
I mean, he'll do
He
Bond.
just wants to do Bond, but he don't want to be the first black Bond.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be the first black anything.
Go for him. That's
He
what
wants to-
Morgan Freeman thinks.
He wants to be.
He's like, I don't want no Black History Month.
He's like, I don't refer to myself as a black actor.
Yeah, just an actor.
I'm just an actor.
Well, he ain't gonna get no fucking diversity fucking
Hires?
then.
Probably not.
He can kiss his career goodbye.
Oh, I watched Honeysuckle Rose.
Sounds familiar.
It's got Willie Nelson
Sounds like a good movie.
and his band. It's basically Willie Nelson's story, without him being Willie Nelson, but starring Willie Nelson.
Yeah, so he just wanted to make a movie about himself, and he called himself Honeysuckle.
Right, whatever it was.
He called himself Honeysuckle. I guess that's for legal reasons, maybe.
Maybe. Well, the character wasn't, always the best, so maybe he wanted to separate himself from it a little bit.
Okay.
Um,
All right.
we got Tim Scott on The View.
That was hilarious. I was telling people about that all week. Maybe did we talk about it last week or no?
We might have.
It was just hilarious. They're like, so you don't think systematic racism is real, do you? And you, even as a black man, you don't think that there's problems with the society. And he goes, well, I disagree with the basis of what you're saying. We got to go to commercial.
Yeah, this Sunday got to go to commercial.
Well, please tell him we got to go to commercial.
J6 committee hired Hollywood
producers
to doctor January 6 footage.
Yep.
The doctored footage and the normal footage is played side by side.
I just wonder what, if there's going to be, some real patriot, backlash within these intelligence organizations where the people on the bottom are going to be like, enough of this. We're just going to fucking chop the heads off and retake the organizations, because FBI and the CIA are totally fucked. And it's like they're getting orders to do stuff against parents of children at friggin' PTA meetings, and fucking they're getting orders to watch fucking just normal people because they said something bad on the internet, or not bad, but just disagreeing with say someone's gender. It's like, when are they gonna fucking just as en masse be like, this isn't right. Ain't right, man.
I don't know.
And then also you gotta have to blame police officers too for following these dumbass orders half the time. Yeah. It's like, you can't just follow orders because I'm doing my job. It's like, well, if your job is violating the United States Constitution or your neighbor's rights who are part of your community, what the fuck? It's like, at what point do you not understand you're just a fucking sympathizer for power grab? I mean, cops have always kind of been like that. I'm not saying there's bad as in general, but they were kind of, weren't they made to protect politicians in the first place?
Cops?
They came out of
cops?
I think so. The organizations, they needed some structure to protect.
All right, so here's where.
What is the history of police?
Here we go.
You got it? You know it?
Only in the United States.
Not as far back as you
No.
can. We should look that up.
Right now? Let me jab on about.
If my computer was working, I'd look it up right now.
In the U.S., right, so the Founding Fathers didn't want a federal cops, right?
Okay.
They didn't want federal cops. They were thought it would erode too much at the sovereignty of states, and they thought it would be too powerful. So what they did is, in order to join the union, your state constitution has to say that you will elect an executive officer of the police, right? And for the most part, that's sheriffs in the United States, right? Now, sheriffs are the only police in New York, right, that are protected underneath the New York Constitution. All the other ones are bullshit, right? So what has happened over time is that sheriffs have seceded their power to municipalities, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And really, like when you're getting like arrested by any like city or town police, that's happening in the power of the sheriff, right? It might be going through the town, but that's the sheriff's jurisdiction, and even the state police,
Bullshit.
right? Even the state police are bullshit. The sheriff has all the power because he's the only one that's elected.
Right.
The other ones are appointed.
Hmm.
You know, there might be some places where the DA or wherever, the district attorney who's also elected, might insist on municipalities over a sheriff. I don't know how that works because then I guess that's, a battle between the judicial and the executive branch. But not everybody elects DAs, though. I think that's more uncommon than not. Seems like major cities elect their district attorneys and smaller towns don't.
I have no fucking clue.
But yeah, the state police
How
and
that
all the
works.
municipality police, they're all operating underneath the sheriff's authority.
I do recall some of that information where the sheriffs are the OGs and the originals of the out of the law.
Yeah, if the sheriff doesn't want a law being enforced in his county, it won't be.
Okay. So you got to buy all the sheriffs.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah, they come pretty cheap too.
Well, you got any memes this week?
I got a few.
I think we're gonna make it a little bit of a short week. It's not like I think we've done a little over an hour and 20 minutes, so that's not too short. But I need to hit the road. I'm going up to Vermont, and it's going to be like 2.5 hour drive. So
I'm ready.
he's all ready.
Are you gonna be able to do this?
Well, let's see. First, we do this. Yeah. And we still don't have music for it. We're so fucking lazy. I mean, we got all this stuff here to record music, and we got this logo that goes Barney's memes, Barney's memes, Barney's memes. All right, and here we are with Barney's memes. And the fucking thing is in the wrong spot. How to get there, I don't know. Where the fuck? Here we go. We're putting ourselves way up here. Gay pride. We're old. We're tired. Get off.
Gray pride.
Oh, get off our lawn. Gray pride. Me eating twice as much meat, so a vegan out there isn't making a difference. And it's Alex with a big old plate. Yes. Yes.
Fucking Alex.
Well, we finally got Donald Trump Day again. Bill Murray from Groundhog's Day. Pride getting its own month. A little cat in the background. The other 6 deadly sins. We're going to the Pride Parade. What did he say? I don't know. Something about sucking dick. Come on, man. Nicole Arbor. Pride Month in the Middle East. Holy shit. It's just a bunch of stones.
Get just stoned to death.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Good. Now stick your dick in the mashed potatoes. What the fuck, dude? Good. No, that's the Emperor from Star Wars. I was going to say that the Call of Duty motherfuckers that banned that dude, they're all gay pride, fucking, we're protecting the people. But over in the Middle East, they banned all LGBTQ on their platform.
Right.
They're fucking hypocrites. Scumbag corporations.
Sure. That's like that. What is that Ryan guy, the comedian Ryan Long or something?
He's hilarious.
He was
Ryan
going
Long.
on about he's got this skit where he works for Hollywood and he removes characters for China. Right?
Yeah.
And then he removes gay characters for like the Middle East. And then he collects all these characters that he removes from their promos and he uses them to make Pride Month promos. So
Holy shit.
He gets paid by the same company twice.
Good. When your hands are dirty from throwing groomers in the wood chipper all day. Wow. Wow. Poop with friends. Poop alone. That's good. Mo. Ho. Homo. Okay, I got him. Yeah, there we go. Santa Claus with a dick. That's some pride.
Subway.
Pride. What the hell has he got there? Some like this aborted fetus or something?
Yep.
Like every day, live every day like it's your last. There's a pig just getting it down.
Get it on. That's where they come from.
Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, we got blocked.
She blocked you before you got the axe from Twitter.
Yep.
Pedophile movement, MAGA normies. Oh my God, dude. This is what AI thinks of us. 1, Democrat protester. 2, Republican protester. Yeah, I guess
she's
so.
a Democrat. That's basically her.
Are those tears?
Yeah.
Stop reading rumors about me. I'm not a slut. Bullshit. You've been cocked more times than John Wade's rifle. Come on, cat. Priority lane. Wow, they got their own priority lane now.
Yeah, right there. Senior citizens and pregnant women, just people with disabilities.
LGBTQ. And they forgot the plus. Bastards.
Like
Bigots.
All right, so
that's last week, yeah. But
week.
still amazing. The sandbag gets the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. And that's it for Barney's memes. Barney's memes. Yeah, he didn't have a huge collection this week, folks. His internet died halfway through, and he couldn't get back up because
it took me a couple of days to figure it out.
Because somebody was hacking his drivers.
You think it was hacking?
I don't fucking know.
They said it's a common glitch with this model and the Windows. Windows 11.
I guess people are getting alerts now. I got one on my phone. I didn't really pay attention to it. It was like it said, "Beware of AI." Something. But I don't know if it was about scams because supposedly people are now getting. Well, we talked about it about 2-3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago. That one person got scammed by having a AI generated thing of their daughter, algorithm of the daughter. They're like, "We kidnapped your daughter. We want $200,000. Send us." She's like, "Oh, I can get us 100." And they're like, "All right, send it." And they're like, "Can I speak to my daughter?" And they had her daughter's voice. So, anyways, I think they're starting to send out and beware of AI scams because people will get your family's voice and try and trick you.
So they're gonna get our voice.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to go warn.
I got my voice.
I guess people that don't have any money, that watch out. People are gonna scam them for money.
Yeah. You've been warned. Now, if you were worried about other internet scams,
look at me.
You could send away.
Look at me. I am the news now.
Yeah. If you'd like to hear my how not to get scammed seminar, just send $20.
Or just come on down with $20.
$20. Just come down with $20.
Sit down with you and give you Don't Be Scammed seminar.
Yeah, teach you how not to get scammed on the internet.
First of all, don't go on the Craigslist and think you're going to get a $10,000 object for $2,000.
Yeah, don't think that.
And you'd have to wire them the $2,000 immediately.
That's right.
Otherwise, you're going to lose out.
Somebody's hacked your phone, and they need to go get gift cards.
If you ever are being told to buy a gift card, you're being fucking scammed.
Yeah. That one's true.
And if the person on the other line sound like this, you may be getting scammed as
You
well.
son of a bitch. I love those people who scam the scammers.
I love scam the scammers. Yeah.
Love those videos.
Yeah. Very cool. Minty? Is it? No. Yeah, it's Minty, I think, is one of them, right? Or something like that.
Beats me.
Well, we had a good week here. Now you can get back to doing all the things you got to do with life.
Get food and sleep.
Yeah, I wish I could do that. I got to drive. But next week, we're going to have a power-packed show for you.
Where are you going in Vermont?
Oh, shit. It's like 2 hours, 20 minutes away. It's like right over the border, probably, I don't know, not too far. Maybe
Vermont's
20
not
minutes.
2 hours, 20 minutes away.
It's north.
It's north.
Yeah.
And east.
And east. Yeah, it's above.
It's not 2 hours away, though.
What do you think it is?
Wow. I mean, you cross over here, right?
Look, you want to... I'll tell you where it is. I got the text right here, you motherfucker.
I mean, Bennington's like an hour.
Telling me what the fuck I
Ben-
already looked it up, man.
Bennington. Is that the name of it? Bennington, right?
Ludlow.
Ludlow.
Ludlow, Vermont.
Ludlow.
Telling you, it's 2 fucking hours, bro.
It's all the same up there.
Just little roads with little towns.
Little towns, drug addicts.
Oh my
What?
god.
It is.
Town drunk.
They're all fucking on pills. Whole fucking state.
Excuse me.
The Vermoutians.
Vermoutian? Is that their actual technical? Or they're Vermontiers?
I like Vermontiers too.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
I think they're the Vermonters, but that's just fucking dumb.
Vermoutians is cool.
Vermoutian's much cooler, right?
Yeah. I call people from Catskill, even though I'm kind of, they're, Catskillians.
Mm.
Old Skillians.
Not ites.
Catskillites.
Yeah.
I'm sure they probably call themselves something great.
Catskillers.
I just like Skillians.
Killed cats.
Well, that'll do it for this week. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves.
Yeah. Beware the Chinese. Word of advice.
The CCP.
What about them?
Beware of the CCP.
Yeah, beware them.
And
Chinese.
people that take $5 million from them.
Yeah, anybody takes $5 million from them, scumbag.
Mm-hmm.
Probably ripping you off. Sleeping with little kids.
Selling you right down the river.
Drinking their blood. Ripping out their brains.
What the fuck?
Devouring their pineal gland.
It's all about the adrenochrome, I hear, man.
Adrenochrome.
Adrenochrome.
Yeah.
That's what I hear. That's what the big dirty secret is.
Got it off a Satanist. Owed me a lot of money. That's from
It's from Fear and Loathing.
Fear and Loathing, yeah.
Yeah. It's the first time I heard of adrenochrome.
I think the first time I heard of it was Phil Schneider.
From?
Phil Schneider was a whistleblower.
Okay.
He was an engineer who allegedly worked for the government on making deep underground military bases.
Is he the one that got killed after saying he had a battle with aliens?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the first time you heard it come up in conversation. He was talking about adrenochrome.
He was...
Because I think I may have seen that video as well, but I saw it well after I saw Fear and Loathing.
Oh. Somebody had a tape of him speaking. A VHS tape. This is how long ago this was.
Yeah, like his own little seminar.
And he was talking about adrenochrome, but I couldn't remember the name of it. I just remember the premise of it and what he was saying. He's like, it's like a spice to them that gets them high.
Like Dune.
Yeah.
The spice.
Like Dune, kind of. Except this came from blood.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it comes from the adrenal gland.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what he was talking about. He was saying that adrenaline was like a spice to them that got them high.
Huh. Well, that's the show, folks.
And he was saying that in '95. He was the guy that first started talking about the Dulce base.
Yeah, the underground base in Dulce, New Mexico.
Right, which I'm not sure was true, but enough of what Phil Schneider has said has come to be true that
It's
yeah. There's a lot of bullshit in there too. Like I think he was normally a bullshit artist who just happened to decide to tell the truth about
or it could have just been like
trying to cover his trail or something.
disinformation. I mean,
Could have been.
There's been a ton of that.
Smear a little good in there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the things that like the weird shit is like the stuff that he's been like caught like being a bullshit artist about has nothing to do with the stuff that he talks about.
Right.
It's just things in his background or whatever. I mean, it's like Bob Lazar. You know, it's hard to find shit about his background.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember I was deep into Bob Lazar back in the day. I had rented the VHS tapes from like Blockbuster and shit.
I remember Blockbuster.
Watching them in like 93, fucking 94.
You got to get there early. Because if you don't get there early, they're going to rent out the tape and then you're going
That you want to watch.
You might have to wait 2 more weeks, yeah.
Might never come back because somebody's just too fucking lazy.
Too lazy.
To rewind. And be like, there it sits.
All right.
It's already late, and I don't want to pay the late fee, so I guess I own it now.
I own it now.
And I don't have a Blockbuster membership anymore.
Find me.
Radio.
That's that.
Okay, everybody. Have a great week. We'll see you here soon, and enjoy it all, whatever you're doing. See you soon. Remember, wherever you go, there you are.